It's human nature to take advantage of opportunities. The easier access humans have to an opportunity, the more advantage they take of that opportunity. Some humans learn to use the opportunity in the right way, while most humans learn to use and abuse the opportunity in the wrong way. The same rules apply to female nature. In the world of dating and relationship, most ladies learn to abuse the 5 dating resources that guys give them access to. We've already explained in previous episodes how ladies use the 5 dating resources from guys to create 7 dating experiences. How much of those 7 dating experiences ladies create depends on how much of their survival and self-interest reasons they want to fulfill, and how much ladies abuse those 5 dating resources completely depends on how much access guys give ladies to their dating resources. Let's break it down. Yes people, hello and welcome to another Mono Convo episode. In the world of dating and relationship, every action ladies take, from the words they say to the moves they make, is designed to get the attention of guys. Then, depending on how much attention she gets from guys, she then leverages that attention to get access to the dating resources of as many guys as she can handle. Ladies are always looking to fulfill 2 types of benefits with the 5 dating resources from guys: short-term benefits and long-term benefits. This means that ladies categorize guys they encounter into 3 groups. These groups are based on how much of the guy's dating resources she can abuse and take advantage of. Group 1, the penetration guy. Group 2, the stepping stone guy. And Group 3, the secure the bag guy. The penetration guy is who the ladies go to when she wants to fulfill her short-term goals. Her main short-term goal is to get penetrated. The penetration guy provides the opportunity for the lady to satisfy every desire of physical ecstasy and fantasy. For those who've watched and listened to previous episodes, we know about the everyday guy and the business handling guy. These are the 2 types of guys that exist in the world of dating and relationship. The business handling guy is the type of guy that falls into Group 1. The business handling guy is the penetration guy for every lady in the world of dating and relationship. To understand why the business handling guy falls into Group 1, we have to go back to the reason why ladies have these 3 groups for guys. Ladies put guys into groups based on how much dating resources that guys allow them access to, which then helps the lady decide how much dating resources they can abuse and take advantage of, which then helps ladies decide which guys they prefer for short-term benefits and which ones they prefer for long-term benefits. One of the major differences between the business handling guy and the everyday guy is that the business handling guy doesn't try to understand why ladies behave the way they do in the world of dating and relationship. They only spend their energy trying to understand what to expect from ladies in the world of dating and relationship, while the everyday guy does the opposite. The business handling guy understands that ladies are just as independent as guys, possibly more independent than guys. So they only really need guys for the things that only guys can provide, which is intimacy and pregnancy. Therefore, the only reason why a lady would want to have access to a guy's dating resources that she can actually provide for herself is because she enjoys the challenge of abusing a guy's dating resources. The business handling guy understands that ladies cannot help but take advantage when a good opportunity presents itself. It's just one of the expectations that come with female nature. So the business handling guy only allows ladies access to his dating resources for the purpose of fulfilling intimacy services. So things like flirting to invite her over to his place, then eating a home-cooked meal at the house, maybe also having some drinks at the house, maybe get high, have some flirty conversations, then get physical. The business handling guy understands that penetration is what ladies need the most from a guy. Everything else they can get by themselves or get from the everyday guys. The business handling guy doesn't need to give ladies access to any more of the dating resources because he knows that ladies are always attracted to and obsessed with guys who are trying to penetrate her in the nicest and quickest way. He knows this because, going back to understanding what to expect from female nature, he knows that everything ladies do in the world of dating and relationship is designed to get attention of guys. He understands that if ladies weren't trying to get the attention of guys, they wouldn't need to advertise their body in public. They wouldn't need to wear push-up bras to create and show cleavage. They wouldn't need to wear tight revealing clothes that show the shape of their breast, belly, hips, thighs and bum. They wouldn't need to spend most of the time in the day creating and managing a fake physical look. Ladies wouldn't need multiple hairstyles, fake hair color, fake hair attachments, weaves and wigs, fake eyebrows, fake eyelashes, fake eye color, and makeup kits, concealers, blush, eyeshadow, makeup cream, nail polish, fake nails, body shaping clothes to create a fake body shape, heels and platforms to create a fake height, perfumes to create a fake smell. Ladies go through all these fakeries so that they can look more attractive to guys. He also understands that if ladies weren't trying to get attention from guys, they wouldn't have unplanned pregnancies. Ladies as young as 14 years old wouldn't be having unplanned pregnancies. They wouldn't have multiple baby daddies. There wouldn't be cases of cheating, infidelity, and adultery. There wouldn't be a 60% divorce and separation rate. The official divorce rate of 42% doesn't take into account the people who separate but don't officially file for divorce. There wouldn't be mostly ladies initiating the divorce and separation, which is currently about 70% of the ladies. Nothing gets a lady's private parts dripping wetter than blunt force honesty from a guy. A lady doesn't typically expect a guy to be straightforward about wanting to penetrate her. They usually expect the guy to try complicated and sophisticated ways to get access to her body, which then gives ladies the opportunity to leverage their body to get access to more dating resources. So when she encounters a guy who's fallen in love with so many different baddies, she's fascinated at the challenge, while at the same time refreshed to meet a guy who knows the right way to treat ladies. The business handling guy knows that a lady's hopes, needs, wants and desires all depend firstly on how good she finds the guy in bed. He understands that everything she does is designed to let the guy know that she's ready to be taken to the bedroom. He knows that ladies have 3 personas that they use every day: public persona, private persona, and secret persona. Public persona is the side that ladies show to the public, the only side that most people get to see, where ladies either show themselves to be modest and pure or sassy and carefree. Private persona is the side that only few people get to see, typically away from the public eye, where the lady's behavior is more awkward and vulnerable. Secret persona is the side that even fewer people get to see, the side that ladies show only to their most trusted girlfriends and some of their bedroom partners. It's that side of her where she shows her deepest, darkest, most taboo desires and would deny ever liking those things to anyone else. The business handling guy learns the easiest way to get to the secret persona ASAP, and if he observes that the lady is making it difficult for him to access her secret persona, the only reason she would make it difficult is because she's more interested in abusing and taking advantage of his dating resources for self-centered long-term benefits. Luckily, the business handling guy understands that when she presents that difficulty or plays hard to get, he just needs to keep it moving on to the next baddie. So now we come to the stepping stone guy. This is the guy she uses to learn how to get a guy's attention, then how to keep a guy's attention, and then how to leverage a guy's attention to gain as much access to his resources that she possibly can. This guy gives her the opportunity to go from a rusty abuser of resources to a polished abuser. This guy gives her all the insights she would need to learn how to systematically provide the necessary distractions that'll make a guy stop paying attention to what's really happening until it's too late for him to recover when she acts on her true intentions. She spends most of her time with this guy in public because she wants him as a number 2 to get into places she would otherwise feel uncomfortable going into by herself. She also uses his company to introduce herself to other guys with more dating resources. She might even take gifts and money from the guy, and because she realizes that the guy would never really be direct about wanting access to her body, she'll also not be direct about not wanting to give him access to her body until he either tries to finally make a move on her or she finds the next potential guy who would be a more exciting challenge. Which brings us to the secure the bag guy. This is the guy that has the most potential to put her in a position where she doesn't have to ever work for money. After ladies use the penetration guy to become better in bed, then the stepping stone guy to become better at making guys believe that they're in love, and she's the one and only special baddie for him, the secure the bag guy will be willing to go as far as marrying her and getting her pregnant just to have access to her body. When the lady gets a marriage or a child, she realizes that with a combination of pressure from her and the government, she can then live off the spousal and child benefits, courtesy of payments from the taxpayers and the baby daddies, which then gives her more time to spend getting more attention from more guys. Especially now that she has a child, which is her best tool to play the damsel in distress for the guys who have a soft spot and weakness for children. The everyday guy is the only type of guy that can be in all three groups. The business handling guy occupies only one of these groups, and that's group 1. The business handling guy accepts ladies as they are. Why ladies do what they do doesn't matter to him. What matters is learning what to expect from ladies. Learning the basics of female nature makes the ladies universally predictable in the world of dating and relationship. The business handling guy understands that nothing turns a lady on more than blunt force honesty and transparency from a serial penetrator. He knows that ladies love any opportunity to show guys your body, and if the guy plays the numbers game, remember the episode where we talked about the natural law in the dating formula? Rule number 1 is LOA and LOA. If the guy plays the numbers game efficiently, enough of those ladies who are taking the opportunity to show their bodies in public will also take the opportunity to show their private parts behind closed doors. Ladies don't mind being seen as easy, as long as the guy lets her know in the right way that he needs her to be easy, and ideally, he also has a place to invite her over where she can feel comfortable being easy for him. The business handling guy knows that this isn't as difficult as most guys believe it is, because the business handling guy knows that ladies are more promiscuous than guys. How do they know this? Well, reason 1, aside from fatherly love and nepotism, ladies know that the only other way to keep a guy's attention long enough is to advertise her body. In this present dating era, millions of ladies grow up in single parenting or dysfunctional parenting situations where they don't get fatherly love or fatherly attention. So cravings for male attention is much higher, and that's why ladies use words like daddy or papi to refer to the guy they get intimate with. Reason 2, ladies can be completely horny, yet show no physical signs of arousal, making it easy for them to daydream about any level of intimacy in any private or public place, which means ladies can have the wildest intimate thoughts and fantasies with no physical evidence of what's going on in her mind, which is why they always take the opportunity to excite themselves in public. Reason 3, ladies have more nerve endings and pleasure spots on her body and between her legs than guys do. Ladies have clitoris, and the only function of the clitoris is pleasure. Ladies also have A spots and G spots. Reason 4, ladies can have continuous multiple climaxes and back-to-back orgasms with no significant breaks or pauses. Reason 5, because of their menstrual cycles, ladies typically have smaller periods of time where they can get really active and excited. When that happens, the feeling for bedroom activities behind closed doors is more intense. Reason 6, ladies enjoy getting manhandled, which means they love intimate experiences that are rough and dominating, which is why ladies enjoy most of the dominating bedroom activities like spanking, hair pulling, getting carried and thrown around, all the way to having the third leg of 3 guys in her 3 holes at the same time. Reason 7 is an extension of reasons 4 and 6. Ladies' bodies are naturally designed to do more experimental bedroom activities than the bodies of guys. A lady can take many guys by herself easily, and she can have 3 guys occupy her 3 holes at the same time. Reason 8, all ladies are bisexual. Some are just more actively bisexual than others, which is why ladies are very touchy-feely with each other. They love holding hands with each other. They love dancing and grinding on each other. They love calling each other honey, babe, darling. It's why rated X adult films show ladies always getting intimate with all the guys and all the ladies in an orgy. It's also why adult films have way more lesbian content than gay content. It's also why every single lady who performs in adult films participates in both girl-on-girl and guy-on-girl performances. That's 100% of the ladies. However, only 10% of guys who perform in adult films participate in guy-on-guy performances. They might perform orgies with other guys present, but their focus is always on the lady. Essentially, not all guys are bisexuals, but all ladies are. Reason 9. Ladies instigate most of the public displays of affection, and they instigate most of the voyeuristic and hedonistic activities in public. Ladies take any opportunities to check themselves out in public, usually looking at their reflections from windows or glass doors when walking past public buildings. Reason 10. Ladies objectify themselves the most in popular culture and mass media platforms, which is why ladies lead the way when it comes to selfies. Everything from aggressive filters, selfies taken at an angle, sticking out the tongue and sticking out your bum. It's why ladies are the main attraction in adult entertainment, whether it's softcore or hardcore, whether it's suggestive or it's explicit. Every entertainment that involves nudity has a higher representation of ladies than guys. Reason 11. Going back to the population ratio and using more realistic ratios of 3 ladies to 1 guy, that ratio produces extra competition between ladies for the smaller ratio of guys, which means that most ladies will end up using sexuality as the main strategy. Because even the few ladies who might want to resist using their bodies know that if they want to stand a chance to date the really attractive guys, they have to advertise their body more aggressively to keep guys from changing the channel quickly to another lady. Which means their physical looks have to be more animated, exaggerated, embellished. The ability for aesthetic and psychological trickery has to increase to compete for the limited amount of guys. Every guy can be easily distracted and tricked with the possibility of intimacy. Attractive distractions work on every guy most of the time. And since it's human nature to do what's easy, advertising the body is the route that most ladies inevitably take. It's easy to trick every guy with the illusion of high value. It's very easy for ladies to make guys believe that there's something special and larger than life about her by wearing makeup and showing skin. Ladies know that guys don't really know the difference between attractive and beautiful. Ladies know how to look good from far, even if they are far from good looking. They also know that most guys date from a place of scarcity, desperation and compromise, so guys will be very excited with any opportunity where ladies show them the smallest hope of possibly having access to her body. So whether they want to or don't, most ladies will have to take part in the popularity contest and turn up the volume of their vanity. Reason 12. Most children are created from unplanned pregnancies, and most ladies with children are single mommies. Currently, 84% of ladies with children have multiple baby daddies compared to 16% of guys with children who have multiple baby mamas. Which means most ladies in the world of dating and relationship keep their legs open, don't use birth control, and don't require any protection from the guy. This means that getting penetrated is more important than getting protected. That feeling of something growing inside her is a very fascinating phenomenon to ladies. Plus, ladies believe that if they have a baby, they'll never be lonely again. So what happens is most ladies who get unplanned pregnancies will keep the child. Reason 13. Divorce, cheating, adultery, and infidelity are all done mostly by ladies. These 13 major reasons help the business handling guy realize that intimacy is on a lady's mind most of the time. The business handling guy understands that in the world of dating and relationship, most ladies take part in a popularity contest for guys. Ladies first employ attention-seeking activities to attract guys. Then the ladies put the guys in 3 groups, depending on how much access to dating resources the guys are willing to give her. Then, for the guys in groups 2 and 3, ladies focus on showing them their public persona to get long-term dating benefits. The ladies focus on showing the business handling guy her private and secret personas because he knows that ladies are more promiscuous than guys in every way, so ladies are always excited about an invitation to the bedroom. The business handling guy understands that getting the most access to a lady's body is more possible when he uses the least amount of dating resources, which means most of the guys who are having the most intimate experiences with the most ladies don't have popularity or status. These guys know that they don't need rockstar status to enjoy rockstar dating lifestyle. They realize that most guys with rockstar status actually struggle the most with ladies. The reasons why they know this about the rich and famous is something we'll be breaking down in the next episode. Until next time, stay safe, stay blessed.